Hey, returning friends, and maybe you're a new friend of the show. Welcome to Jeremiah Wonders. I'm very excited to have my pal Corinne Fisher on the podcast today. Before we get into that, I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. All that stuff helps with the algorithms and whatnot and sharing it on the socials. I appreciate you guys' support. Just leave a little comment below if you're on the YouTubes and hit that like button. Great way to support the show is head over to jeremiahwatkins.com. Maybe get yourself a Jeremiah Wonders t-shirt or a saxophone hat or maybe one of my character shirts, Feminist Stacy, Cat Burglar, Darwin. Who knows? One of those fun Milkman shirts. I don't know. I'm also on Venmo at Jeremiah-Watkins. If you can't do that, I appreciate you guys just being here with me every week, supporting the show, liking, commenting, sharing, all that stuff helps, and I really appreciate it. We can't do the show without Betterbox Studios. That's where I'm coming from every single week. And Speedweed, I want to shout out to those guys. And my pals over at Gray Block, who helped get this show originally off the ground and running. Let's get into this episode right now, right here, live from New York. It's my friend, Corinne Fisher. Oh boy, I'm very excited to have my pal Corinne Fisher on the podcast today. Welcome, Corinne Fisher, to Jeremiah Wonders. How the heck are you, pal?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? I like that we pretend that we weren't just talking for like 15 minutes. That's my favorite part of the entertainment business.
Isn't that great? We've been doing like tech issues and stuff, and and I was talking as your dog for a little bit. You know what? Let's cut to a flashback of me talking to Corinne's dog. Make a note of
mere
that.
Moments ago.
Anthony? Okay, mere moments ago. And we're back. See, that was just some of the gold that was happening before the official start of this podcast. Who else knows what was going on? How you holding up out in you're in New York right now, right?
I'm in New York City. Yeah, I'm great. I mean, of course, there's like moments of psychotic outbreak, but other than that, like I was built for quarantine. Just me, my dog, my coffin, my taxidermy coyote. It's weird in here.
You have a taxidermy coyote?
Yeah.
Nice.
Her name's Felina.
Really? I have a friend named Felina, so that's actually weird for me.
Well, tell her she has competition.
And it's weird because she's the only Felina I've ever met in my life. So the next time I see her, I'm be like, there's somebody else you need to know about.
Oh my God! Well, Felina, it's after it's inspired by a Breaking Bad episode. That's where I got it. So I mean, I'm guessing she's your age. So I'm guessing she's not named after a Breaking Bad episode, but.
No, I'm just friends with like
She's
a
10.
10-year-old. Yeah. No biggie, hang out with kids sometimes, Xbox Live, we go online. We do Animal Crossing, different things like that. It's not a big deal. I'm really big in the Nintendo Switch community. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
It's not a big thing. I'm on message boards. It's totally cool. I don't act like I'm 12 or anything. It's fine.
I mean, that would be like that would be most male comedians, though, if you were in the Nintendo Switch community. Because all these comedians play Fortnite, and I'm like, isn't that for like 7-year-olds?
Oh no,
it's like
doggy! It's not. It's for adults.
We all know who that was.
Yeah, exactly.
I did notice there were a lot of requests for characters for you to be playing Louis J. Gomez and me to be playing me.
Yeah, people wanted me to play Louis and you to play yourself. How's oh, that's so crazy. I think Louis is actually calling into the show right now.
Oh my God. Ant, pick it up.
Hey, what's up, Corinne? Hey, what's up, Corinne? It's so cool.
That actually sounds like Louis.
It's so cool to have you on Gas Digital. And when you joined, we switched it to Ass Digital.
Oh, this is a more pleasant conversation than I've ever had with Louis on the phone.
Oh, it's my birthday. I'm in a really good mood right now.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday. I thought your birthday was April 1st.
Yeah, April Fool's. Got you.
It's so nice to have a conversation on the phone with Louis where he actually leaves room for me to talk.
He's not talking over you.
No, he's not just screaming. He's not just yelling at me. It was an internet bit, Corinne. Your followers, you're going to think I'm a Trump supporter. I'm like, okay.
the man
he's yelled at me that level, like he's yelled at me over a GIF before. I don't know if you've ever been yelled at over a GIF from someone you're like not sure if you're even friends with.
the man behind the curtain is like, seriously, Corinne, like people are gonna think bad about me, okay? Like, I don't appreciate that. And as soon as he's on the air, he's like,
Hey, what's up? Oh, these skanks.
Oh God.
Lewis
Wow.
is gonna watch this clip, and he's gonna be mad at me. He's gonna want to slapbox me even more. It's gonna.
Oh God. You know what? Let him. Good thing you're all the way across the country. But although he'll be the first person to get on a plane, since in his world COVID isn't real.
Does he say that?
Well, I mean, he says he's gonna yell at me for misquoting him. Like, he thinks it's real, but he thinks we're overdoing it.
I know some people like that.
We're being babies about it.
Yeah. My family back in Kansas, and this is a quote from my mom, is I asked her, because she's like she had like a few friends over recently, like some neighbors, for a birthday party for from one of her neighbors. I was like, Mom, why aren't you quarantining? She goes, oh, we did that for 3 weeks. We're tired of that shit. And I was like, okay, cool.
Oh my God. I mean, especially old people shouldn't be getting together.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing your mom is old, or at least older.
I've got a super young mom. Everything
Your mom's 40.
Yeah, my mom's 40. It makes hardly any sense at all. It's like, Jeremiah, aren't you in your 30s? It's like, yeah, don't worry about it, okay? Things are different for me in Kansas, okay?
Oh God.
How's your family and everything doing with everything?
I mean, they're fine. Last time I checked, we're not like a family-oriented family. Like, I mean, I love them, and we chat a lot, and I think I had a good childhood, so like we don't need to check in on each other. Like, they did their job. We don't really need to make up for it now.
It's almost like, yeah, all right, everybody's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom reads all my tweets, though, which is a problem. I don't think she's figured out Instagram story yet, which is a bonus. That's where I put all the hot content. But
see, for the longest time, my mother-in-law didn't know about Instagram, and then she started following me on Instagram, and she started, like, I was taking videos of her mom like falling asleep and stuff at family gatherings, and I was like, and then like, the scene I was like, what the frick? She's watching my Instagram stories now. So now I gotta be I gotta be more careful with some of the making fun of my own family and Instagram story stuff now.
Yeah, I never really did that, but also my family, because they are so functional, is not funny. Like, my dad, my mom, I'll sometimes quote on stage because she says cunty things to me that I think are funny. And like, my dad is like a peculiar kind of interesting guy, but he's the kind of guy like Steve Buscemi would do a character about. Like, you don't want to make fun of him, you just want to know more.
Yeah, I just want to delve into this character. Who is this man?
Yeah.
Dad, I'd like to do a book report on you. What do you think?
I did do a book report one time on my great grandmother, because just like to even have great grandparents is so unique.
It is rare because I mean, a lot of my grandparents passed away. I've got like one grandma left, and most of them passed away before I was 18.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Are you the youngest in your family, or
middle child?
Okay, because I was like, I'm the oldest in my family, so I was the first. So that's why I got like all the grandparents. I got a great aunt, two great grandmothers, and all four grandparents. Both my dad's parents are dead now, but both my mom's parents are still alive. But also my dad's almost 10 years older than my mom. So
that's how my dad and mom are. They're 10 years apart. Dad is 10, the elder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad likes them young.
It's been going on for centuries.
Son, if I can implement anything to you and our family, go after the younger women.
My dad is also like 6'6", and my mom is like 5'2". So there's also a huge height. There's a big height difference there.
And what's your height?
5'4".
5'4"? Okay, so yeah, you got a little bit from dad, mainly from mom. Like my sister and my mom are like the exact same height. They're both like around 5'5". My dad's 6 foot, and I'm 6'3". My brother's like 6 foot, 6'1". So we're all like around. Yeah.
Yeah, my brother's like 6'2". Like they're both like my dad and my brother both look like old school basketball players. Like they're very tall and lanky. And they wear my dad also wears like those tube socks with the stripes on them with jean shorts.
That's hot. That's good right
my
there.
dad, you know what? I got to give it to my dad. He does have a look. He's always had a look.
Well, I've got freaking cut off jean shorts right now that I'm rocking.
Oh my God.
And guess what?
That's very Randy.
What?
Very Randy.
What?
Oh, okay.
Woo,
Sexy.
getting steamy out here in Los Angeles. See you later.
You can really
COVID.
take risks when you're married, I guess. Fashion risks.
This is definitely a podcast studio look that I'm wearing right now. It's not a going out per se look.
I mean, yeah, if you want to see my podcast look, they're literally in my underwear.
Nice.
I'm not wearing pants. I haven't worn pants. I mean, the fact that I'm even wearing underwear actually is amazing. I haven't worn pants for any of these. Because it's not, I'm like a couple pounds heavier than usual, so it's not comfortable to sit in any of my pants.
I think everybody's weight is fluctuating so much right now. Like some people are getting like ripped, and I'm like, I don't know how you're doing that. First of all, and then there's some people.
Well, I worked out every day. But so my muscle mass is incredible. But the thing about I know how my body works so well that I can just gain a couple pounds of fat over it, enjoy my quarantine, and then I can burn the fat, but the muscle still lives there. People forget that you can be building muscle and fat in unison.
That's a good diet plan. It's like, guys, we can live in perfect harmony. You can have both with my diet plan, all right? You can build the muscle, you can build the fat, have the best of both worlds.
Yep, we're doing it.
So I'm very excited. I wanted to do a segment with you that I do on my show in studio when I have guests in person with me. But a lot of comedians, like I said mentioned before the podcast, they don't have wigs. You have wigs. Right. I'm excited to see what you have.
Lots of wigs.
Let's do wig right now. Let's wig out.
Okay. Ooh. See, I didn't know if you would look you look like a woman or look like an aging rock star or a sea creature.
I look like Malfoy's dad from Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who that character is?
Yes, I think I actually do. I've never seen Harry Potter, but that's by choice. I like to, be a contrarian, or just to be an asshole. I look like a clean-shaven Gandalf, like Gandalf the younger years. Yes,
right?
Yes. Wait, so who was that? Wasn't there a character that Christopher Lee played before he passed in one of the movies where he wears a wig like that? Christopher Lee is the actor who played Dracula, who also my brother is named after.
Saruman from Lord of the Rings.
Saruman.
Oh, okay. I was like, I knew it was one of those fantasy movies. This is good. It's so weird having this much hair. Woo.
Yeah, you kind of look like the animated girl from Brave.
Cute. I like it. Hi, Maze. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe you sound something like that. Like you've got voluptuous hair. Hey.
Hi, I'm one of those people who I'm so sexy I can barely get the words out of my mouth. I always sound like I'm a little bit drunk. Hey. Or also a little Mae West, like, hi, Miles. Hi.
Okay, I'm getting strong dad-daughter vibes in this, and maybe I'm a wizard and I'm wanting you to go down the family path, but you don't want anything to do with that, okay? You want to create your own path, maybe as, I don't know, some kind of job or something.
Some kind of job. That's
some
good.
kind of job that's not a wizard.
Women are doing it for themselves. Some kind of job.
Listen, I don't know what you ladies are doing out there, but you need to do some kind of job that's not, ladylike, okay? You need to be an entrepreneur.
Oh my God.
Listen very carefully, daughter. No daughter of mine will not be a wizard.
But Dad, I just don't like being a wizard. It's too much work.
Listen, in the Grey family, there is only one path, and that is the path of a wizard.
But, like, I don't even look like a wizard. Like, my hair is, like, a regular color, and it seems like I should have, like, a regular career and have, like, a job or something. Like, it's 2020. Like, women are doing, like, regular things now, you know?
It will go grey in due time, but now you're just a child. Listen to me very carefully. Gwendolyn, you must listen to your father.
I'm listening. You just take really long pauses between your sentences, so it's like I want to talk in those pauses.
I'm trying to be more epic with you. Is that possible?
I don't need to be up if I'm going to do nails for a living or something.
No daughter of mine will do nails. You need to follow in the grey steps of Gandalf.
What if this idea for you. What if I opened a nail salon and then in the nail salon we use sorcery to do the nails?
Very peculiar. I've never thought of combining the two.
It's very unlike, like, we could get the nails done faster than any other place that could do the nails, you know?
You're saying improved customer service with wizardry.
Exactly. See, it's like I know you just have to let me out of this box. I can't be in a box. I have wizard blood, but I have a year 2020 female empowerment in my soul, and also my accent changes sometimes. I'm a wizard.
It's okay. I wasn't going to call you out on it. You're my daughter, and I love you very much. Listen, I've never thought of combining two different things of two different worlds together. You know, a long time ago, well, not so long ago, in the future I hear that I work with hobbits and elves and dwarves and different men of Middle-earth. And all of those people need nail care. And who better to go to than Gwendolyn the Grey's nail salon? What do you think?
I love your spirit. I love that you're going along with everything, you know, but I feel just like that's not the greatest name. Like, usually a nail salon would have, like, you know, some kind of a pun, like a cute pun. Nails, sorcery, wizardry.
Your family name in the name of choosing another nail salon? How dare you, Gwendolyn?
Okay, you're getting really angry for no reason, and we don't need to do that. This is, like, not an aesthetics care, you know, kind of energy.
I'm sorry, my emotions got the best of me.
It's fine. It's fine.
What would you call it, Gwendolyn? What would you call it?
I mean, can you just maybe list some things from your wizard world, and then we'll think of things in the nail care world that rhyme with them.
Okay, perfect. There's a wizard's staff. There's wizard's beards.
Staff isn't good because it reminds me of a staph infection.
It's true. If you have staff in the title of a nail salon, you do think of staph infection. That is rather complicated, yes. There are spells. There's magic. There's wizardry. There is dark arts. There are many things actually. There are.
Is there anything that would rhyme with like cuticle? Cuticle. I don't know.
You're making this harder than it needs to be, Gwendolyn. Nothing rhymes with cuticle.
It's only 3 syllables, Dad. I thought you were a fucking wizard. You could think of something.
I'm not a vocabulary wizard, and how dare you come at me that way with that disrespect?
Specifically, what kind of wizard are you? I forgot. I haven't been paying attention my whole life.
This is like an episode of Sopranos where Meadow Soprano has no idea what her father does.
He was in the mafia. Everyone knows that. It's like, is she not even watching the show?
Thank you. I was watching the show recently and I was like, Meadow, how stupid are you? It's clear your father's a mob boss.
He even looks like one. Like if you were gonna cast someone as a mob boss, that's you would cast your dad. And I know that's kind of meta because it was cast, but like still.
I mean, he looks like a drawing of a mafia person, a caricature, in a newspaper. I've never thought of that, Meadow.
It's almost too much.
It's almost
too much.
It almost takes you out of the show. Even though it's such a classic show, it's like, kids, how stupid are you?
Yeah, it's a little weird. I'm the kind of wizard who just speaks in different accents. It kind of slides like a chameleon, you know? I don't actually even remember the accent I was born with.
Listen, you were born.
This is why I don't do
Earth.
character roles.
You were born in Middle Earth, okay? The tides shifted through Europe and Pangaea all along those times. A lot of people have no idea where they're actually from, so your accent and your dialect changing is certainly okay with me. So,
I'm a woman of the world.
you're a woman of the world, which in current times that means a whore.
Oh. That's not well. You know what? I feel like if you're a whore, you can still get your nails done.
That is Gandalf, your father, speaking. I'm from an old school personality, an old school point of view.
Yeah, well, an old school point of view where you can't get canceled.
Very well. Yes, very well. Well, I guess we'll find out. Maybe the name together on the next time you and I talk, but. Seemed like we can't find a name for your nail salon.
How about something that rhymes with acrylic? These are all 3 syllables, and I apologize.
These are all words that have no English translation of a syllable that rhymes with that.
I feel like you're just not trying hard enough, you know?
How dare you say that about your father? I put in everything to fatherhood, and for you to come at me saying that I don't want my daughter's best interest at heart is just pure betrayal.
You didn't put everything. I mean, you don't even know my boyfriend. I tried to introduce you to Tommy so many times, and you were like, I'm busy.
I was out trying to save the world and protect the world from Mordor.
Well, you didn't do a very good job, because here we are, stuck in our houses because of Mordor. Or whatever you call it. Other people are calling it COVID.
How about we call it Magic Nail Salon, huh?
Oh, that's not bad. I've seen worse.
There it is. We did it.
Magic Nail Salon. There you go, Ted. That's so much better. I'm so proud of you.
All right, I've got a journey to attend. I must be going now.
Okay. Call me. Make a nail appointment. Online booking.
You got it.
I literally do not remember the accent I started with, and then it went to my cousin Vinny real fast. I do one accent, it's my own.
Me as an improv guy, I wasn't going to. I hate one of my biggest things. I hate when I used to do improv all the time was in scenes when people would call you out for dumb stuff. Be like,
oh yeah,
what happened to your voice? I'm like, what
God.
are you doing right now? You're ruining this scene. Just go with it. So I'm like, she started feeling the character a little bit more. Listen, Dad, I'm going to open my own nail salon, okay?
Well, once I knew who she was, that's why I felt that she would talk like that. Also, it's extremely hard to open your mouth as wide as the first accent asked of me.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes you have to, really get in there.
Really loosen it up. There's like 2 accents I can do well, and the rest are shit. That's why I'm a stand-up comedian. I used to do improv back in the day, but then I was like, I'm good.
It's
good.
interesting. You either double down with improv or you get your fix. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, I learned. I'm glad I did it. I learned from it. Like, I completed the entire Upright Citizens Brigade program into 601. Like, passed on the first try and everything. Like, I understood the skills, but I just felt like I wasn't gonna get. I felt like I wasn't gonna. I plateaued, and I wasn't gonna get any better. And I was dating someone at the time who was like fucking real good at it. So I think that probably made me question my talents too.
Yeah, it's always interesting. There's so many different skill levels in those classes. Like I would do improv with people who were literally lawyers who had no desire to do improv. They're like, yeah, I'm working on my public speaking and my confidence. I'm like, okay, well, we're in this for two very. This is the career path I'm trying to go down, and that's like somebody just like I'm gonna do your little thing for the day.
I know. I hate when people do that, but. Whatever they have, I guess lawyers need to have a little fun too,
right? They gotta blow off the steam. By the way, I talked to Christina about this. You were great in her short.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was super. I told her it was super cool to see a bunch of buddies just act. You know what I mean? Like just in a different medium. It's like really refreshing to see that because we only get to see each other do we watch each other's sets from the back of comedy clubs and sometimes not the best conditions when, waitresses or whatever are going by or like you're trying to prep your set so you don't get the full full experience. You know what I mean? It's kind of a lot in passing.
Absolutely.
Like you catch a joke, you're like, that was funny. And then you're thinking of your set and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's cool to see you do that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like I've spent a lot of time studying other parts of like entertainment, and I mean I worked as a talent manager. I did acting for a long time. I still act, but like I prefer to do stand up. I'm so selective about the kind of things that I let my agent set me out for. I'm like, no sitcoms. I have a hard no sitcoms rule, and everyone's like, well, that's what most comedians want to do, and I go, not me. Think of something else.
Not into
Sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Listen, I don't want to be on a sitcom, okay? I don't want to stand there and just be like, yeah, mom, yeah, sorry, dinner was gross, okay?
That was the original. We just went back to the original accent.
I don't know, salon. No, I don't want to be a wizard. Let's get into this next segment real quick. It's called Fanning Out.
Fanning out. Questions from fans.
I reached out to the internet. They reached right back. I said, ask Corinne
I saw
some
him reaching.
questions. You saw there were some reaches, which I appreciate that you responded to some. I specifically don't tag my guests in those posts because sometimes people are dumb and they'll write like dumb stuff, but you were like battling some of the troll comments, which I appreciate. I thought it was really funny. Like
I love it.
Like that was like really enjoyable to me and really refreshing because I try to just ignore all that kind of stuff. But like when people do it well, like you were doing, I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, you can also, I mean, it's a good way. I'm out there. I got the time during quarantine. You can gain fans if you battle the trolls correctly. And I've done that. I mean, that's what I did with all the Legion of Skanks fans. And there's many that still hate me, but there's a lot who are like, you know what? You convinced us.
She's grown on me. She's a pretty cool chick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting in the work.
Cassandra Peasley on Instagram asks, how did you get your name or who named you or both? Always loved the name Corinne.
Oh, that's nice. My parents named me, they worked at the realty company Prudential. That's how they met. And one of the women that they talked to in California was named Corinne, because people don't know this, but Corinne is a much more popular name on the West Coast than the East Coast. So like when I'm in LA, sometimes I can find like novelty stuff with Corinne on it, but like never in the rest of the country can I find that. So that's the first time they were introduced to the name, and then they just remembered it, and they got married and they had a kid, and they said, hey, remember that name we liked? But I'm not like named after her. They didn't know that woman, but they just liked the name. And I like the name too. And I think it's fitting up for me. Like it's sexy enough, but it's also like a rare name.
Yeah, it's cool to have a name that's not super typical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it.
Sorry to all those bills out there.
I know, but I mean, like sometimes like someone walks in with a name and like at this, and you're like, that's the best your parents could do. Do they even fucking love you? Like, come on. Come on. Like sometimes people didn't even try. I'm like, come on. Like everyone gives, celebrities shit when they name their kid Apple or something, but it's like, at least they tried something new.
Yeah. Put a new spin on something. Why not?
Yeah. A new spin on an old fave.
Yeah, totally. Birth. Who would have thought it? Let's see. This one. This is a weird question, but I like it. It's at overimportance. It says, "What untrue rumor would you hope to have spread about you post your death?" Just asking.
Oh my God. Untrue rumor. God. Probably something really weird, like there I had a body buried in my backyard, but the corpse couldn't be identified. Like something weird.
Like, so they had no case against you or something. So they had to just let it go.
Case.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I did anything. Like it's not like I committed the murder. Maybe it looked like I was like, you know, helping a friend. Like I knew about the corpse, but like I didn't kill the person to create the corpse.
Right.
Something like that. Like
not a snitch, just a good friend kind of thing. You're like, I'll let you keep the body here for a bit, but you got to move it eventually.
Yeah. Or something kind of gross and weird, like I was sleeping with Donald Trump, you know, and just was hiding it from everyone.
This
something
goes
that would,
against everything that she stands for. How could she do this to us?
I would like something that would agitate people a little bit, but keep them talking. That's kind of my vibe.
That's a great one. That's a great one right there.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Street Fighter character? Flash kick bra ass on Instagram.
Fuck. I meant to look this up because I haven't played. Wait. Street Fighter is different than Mortal Kombat. I was gonna Google these characters. I don't know. I'm not sure I know what this is. Anymore. I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
What's the different? It's just another fighting thing. Yeah, I never played Street Fighter. I only played Mortal Kombat, so I don't know the characters.
Okay, so do you have a favorite Mortal Kombat character? Then we'll shift that. And Blanca is my favorite Street Fighter character, by the way.
Mortal Kombat characters. I have to look at pictures. I don't know names because I was like, I know if I look at them, if I can pick one.
The classics are like
Raiden,
Serena. Oh, Serena was good. I
always picked like a powerful chick. And then my friends would always be like, but this person has this thing that he does and this thing that he does, and then they're like, you're never gonna win with the woman. And I was like, I don't care. I'm either gonna lose as a woman or win as a woman. There's no other choice.
And I feel like you've kept that mentality your entire life. You're like, I'm a woman. Hear me roar. Let's do this thing. Win or lose, I'm here till the finish.
Yes, I'd rather go down as myself. Yeah, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down as my fucking self.
I mean, that's just a good life tip for anybody in general, regardless of gender or whatever. If it's a job or anything, it's just like, do you and see that to the fullest. Doesn't matter what other people think. I'm doing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I fail all the time being me, but I don't care. It's good.
I fail all the time being me, and I pick myself up, and just like Chumbawamba, I get back up again. And you're never going to keep me down, dude.
Oh my God, not a chance. I'm not going to listen to that as soon as we stop recording on my Alexa.
Alexa.
He doesn't go back to the accent.
Play Chumbawamba.
Alexa, play Tom Tom. Oh God, it lit up. I always forget that. Oh, I love it. I had that on cassette and CD.
It's great. Yes, of course. It's fantastic. I had it on definitely one of the Now That's What I Call Musics for sure.
Ooh, I love those. I have Now That's What I Call Christmas, and I'm like, hit after fucking hit.
There's a lot of, it's a surprising amount. You go back and listen to them, is like, yeah, this is solid. Good time.
Yeah, you forget how many people made great Christmas songs. Ugh, love it.
Yeah, I mean, Mariah Carey, though, she corners the market as far as pop songs go for Christmas. The amount of times that they play All I Want for Christmas Is You around the holidays is pretty mind-blowing. Or in movies or romantic comedies.
That's true. People fucking lose their mind. Like when that starts playing, I like smell rosé. It's such like, it's become like a basic bitch anthem.
It's like all depressed and everything, and then you wake up from bed.
And then everyone's like, what is that? Rosé?
What is that love? Is that friends? Is that holiday cheer? Okay, Mariah, let's go.
Oh my God. It's so funny. I was watching it. I follow the Spice Girls hashtag on Instagram because I have absolutely no life and I love the Spice Girls. There was this old interview I watched recently where the Spice Girls just came out and this guy was asking Mariah Carey about them. And she was obviously like very insecure and threatened by them. And so she's sitting on a couch and she's like, well, I haven't really listened to anything by them, but I wish them well. And she goes like she's like, I hope they're good. I wish them well. I wish them success. And it's like, first of all, Mariah, how the fuck have you not heard "Wannabe"? It's like one of the most played songs of all time.
Yeah.
And it was so cunty. But like, even though I love the Spice Girls so much, I was like, this is classic Mariah, and I appreciate that she always is who she is.
Right.
Just extra.
Somebody actually asked Lindsay Hallman on Instagram. You said once that "You'll Be There" is the best technical Spice Girls song, but what is your favorite?
First of all, the title is "Say You'll Be There," not "You'll Be There," Jeremiah.
I'm doing a quote from Instagram. I'm reading. I know it. Okay.
My favorite song is also "Say You'll Be There" because that's the right answer. It's like it's like a math problem. Like there's a right answer and a wrong answer, and the correct answer is "Say You'll Be There." And I don't know why everyone keeps asking me like there's gonna be a different answer, and there won't be.
There's not. There's only
it's
one
also the
square
best
root
music
of
video
64.
they made. There are other good songs. That's the best one, though.
Yeah, clearly. Let's get into this last segment. It is called Sax Talk. Oh, Sax Talk.
You have a lot of weird skills.
I'll take it. I will take it. I try. But this is one that
I'm on the variety hour.
I mean, that's the goal of the show. It's a weird variety improv sketch show. Who knows what it is? I mean, we talked about a wizard nail salon for like 10 minutes on this show. You never know what you're going to get.
Perfect.
So Corinne is going to share a story of a sexual encounter, and I'm going to play some sweet, sweet sax along with her. Whenever you're ready, Corinne, I will follow you along.
All right. So this story actually takes place in Los Angeles, California. And I was driving around with my friend who is male and is a comedian. And we wanted to do something, but everything in Los Angeles closes really early, even though you guys like to pretend it's the best city out of the two options for best city. And it was, yeah, so drinking was over, and this is someone who I hadn't had sex with ever, but is attractive. So I thought, well, that's an option to do something. So after driving around aimlessly for a while, truly as friends, I was like, hey, do you want a blowjob? And we didn't want to go back to his place because it seemed too formal. And I don't have a place because I don't live in Los Angeles. And I believe I couldn't go back to my Airbnb because my comedy partner Christina was there. So we pulled into the parking lot of a laundromat that was closed. And then he reclined his chair and I gave him a blowjob. And that's how you create something to do in Los Angeles. The city that closes so early, you gotta blow people you really didn't want to. And then afterwards, I noticed that Fat Sal's was across the street. And I had heard about that, but I had never eaten there. And I was like, oh, fuck, this is one of the places in Los Angeles where you can get real food, not like avocado and wheatgrass and a piece of sourdough bread, which is a bread that's popular on the West Coast, but not the East Coast, even though I think that is the best bread. So after he came, I was like, bitch, get me a sandwich. And he did, and I ate it right in front of him. And it was great. Amazing.
Blowjob in a sandwich story. Does it get better than that?
It's a short, sweet LA classic.
It really is. I love it. And you know, it's funny. I know exactly where that Fat Sal's is that you're talking about. So I had a very strong visual during this story. I was like, I know exactly where that blowjob took place. Wow, this is okay. Cool.
You know what? That's what I love about comedy, where at least comedy for me is like, you can give your friend a fun pre-sandwich blowjob, and things are still the same between you.
Can I just say, I don't have friends like you.
You're married. I
know.
Also,
I don't have friends like that. They're like, you know what? You can go for a sandwich, and I can go for a blowjob. You know, that's the thing.
We both got what we wanted that day.
Exactly.
It was
Corinne,
beautiful.
Thank you so much for doing the pod. Where can people find you on social media and stuff like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm at Philanthropy Gal on all social media because no one can spell my name correctly. So that's a word in the dictionary. And Twitter, Instagram. And then I have 2 podcasts. Guys, We Fucked, the Anti-Slut Shaming podcast with Christina Hutchinson. It's exclusive to Luminary now, but there's like 6.5 years of archive anywhere you listen to podcasts. And then, of course, I have the new Without a Country podcast, which is kind of roasting the news from the perspective of the extreme right and the extreme left. That's with Joe DeRosa, and that's on Gas Digital Tuesdays, but then comes out everywhere you listen to podcasts on Saturdays.
That's awesome. You're a freaking podcast queen, and you have been for a long time. So I appreciate you gracing me with your presence today, and I had a blast riffing with you. And
this was so fun.
Yeah, I hope to see you soon, either in New York or at a festival or somewhere when all this craziness ends. And we'll kick it there. Thanks so much for doing the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye. That was a blast. I hope you guys had a blast with me. Reach out to me on social media at Jeremiah Standup. If you liked the episode, tag Corinne as well. Love sharing that stuff. Send your listener art to jeremiahwonders@gmail.com. Love reposting that stuff on the social medias and whatnot. And also send me some kindness challenge letters. I've been missing that segment and doing that. Do something nice for somebody. Do it for a stranger. It doesn't matter who you do it for. Just do it out of the kindness of your heart. I'd love to hear about it and share your story on this podcast. You may notice that some of the podcast episodes have been a little bit shorter lately. I have some cool projects coming up that I'm very excited to share with you guys once I'm able to talk about that. But I want to keep doing the podcast, obviously, but they're a little bit smaller doses while we are in this kind of weird Zoom era of the podcast, doing it remotely. But I'm super grateful for Corinne doing the show and all the guests who have been doing it remotely in New York and surrounding while we get through all these crazy times. Stay safe, stay healthy, kiss your loved ones, and be in the moment. I love you guys. Have a great day.